welcome to Mother Cow Crochet. I'm Christina. I live in Sweden, on the west coast of Sweden. I live here with my 4 kids and my fiance. And the kids are soon to be 2, soon to be 5, 8, and soon to be 10. That's the whole bunch that I got. We are getting, it's quite warm outside actually, because it's the middle of November and it's still, we can get up to 12-13 degrees Celsius, that is, every day now. It's about 8 degrees in the morning, and that's quite hot to be in the middle of November, I think. So we're not using as much crocheted hats and scarves yet, but I like them anyway. So using them anyway. This morning the girls took out some of their old hats, the crocheted hats, so they are getting to be used now. Today I have something big to show you that makes me so happy. But I'm going to start with what I've done the last couple of days. I talked to you just the other day, the day before yesterday I think it was, and showed you some of the green squares, or green blue. Don't know what I'm going to call this, but I've done some more on this, and it's going to be gorgeous, this one too. So I'm thinking it will be a little wider, about this, and a whole lot of longer. So got some more squares to do, but it's Granny Mayhem, so we're just grannying away. I like these small ones because they look like small flowers, I think. Love them. And I really do like these yellow going into green and then going all the way to blue, turquoise blue. So I don't really know what I'm going to call this. Do you have a suggestion? Perhaps write it in the comment below if you have one, and I'm going to think about that. And then I just had to try out some colors. I'm stuck. In another square. You know me, just have to try something. And really loving these colors, I say. And I already got a name for this. This is going to be called Fiesta. Love, love, love these colors. So I don't know if this square, I've done a square in, I think it was a variegated pink, going from almost white and then turning to pink. And then I took the dark purple, 3 rows, and then 3 rows with the orange, and I'm on the 2nd row with yellow. So I'm going to have 3 rows of yellow too. I did an ordinary granny stitch with 3 double crochets, but in the corner I just did 2 double crochets, 2 single crochets, or yeah, and 2 double crochets in the corners, and I think it's quite square. And I don't know if I'm going to have more colors around, or if I'm happy with just these colors. I'm quite happy with these colors. And then I was thinking perhaps have, instead of 3 rows of yellow, having 5 rows of yellow. So the blanket will get yellow and these squares are just lying pretty on my yellow blanket. Thinking about that. This weekend I'm finishing up some polka dots to the dotty cloth blanket. Have to do that one. And then I don't think, I'm trying not to start something new this weekend. Just finishing off some projects. So I'm doing some of the green squares. Don't think I'm doing these ones because this was just testing of the colors. And I'm looking at my beautiful yarn shelf. I'm going to show it to you later. And thinking, what am I going to do? I watched Krista from the Secret Yarnery yesterday. She put up a new podcast on Wednesday, and I watched it yesterday and saw her beautiful sweater, this granny square sweater. That was beautiful. And then she talked about I can't remember her name, her podcast name. And she anyhow, she did squares that she just sewed together on the shoulders and had kind of a short top. And I was thinking, if I like to do things my way. I like to do things, change things the way that I like them. So I've done also just a try. This square, it's also green and yellows going into turquoise-ish. And I'm thinking perhaps to do this one like sewing it in with another square on the shoulders and sewing it up to make armholes. And then just going in rows or rounds, I haven't decided yet, and making it a little bigger, just like Krista thought she would do on another thing she had going. And then I got a top, but I'm thinking perhaps sleeves, perhaps and this is going to be for the 10-year-old. I think she really loves these colors, and if it's a success, then I'm doing for the other girls too, because it's quite fast project, I think. So planning on doing one more of these squares and putting them together. This is a yarn that's I think it's for a hook size 4 millimeters, and I'm using this one. I think it's an 8 perhaps, and I do really like the outcome. I was watching also Krista. She talked about her favorites in November, and she's using a hook 7 for her size 4 yarn, and that's actually exactly how I do. My 7 hook is probably the one I use the most, and it doesn't get too much holes in this. I don't think it does. I like it. It gets soft fabrics. And if I use a size 4 for the 4, I do use a 4 for the 4 yarn, but that's when I do dolls and amigurumis that I'm going to stuff, so the stuffing won't show through the fabric. But if I'm doing a shawl or a hat or a sweater, I like it to be soft and cozy. So that's what I'm doing. You want to see what I got? Da, da, da. It's like Christmas. I haven't opened it. I got it yesterday, but I thought that I should open it with you. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun to see it. I hope they are as good as I think they are. It's quite well packed. Oh, I'm getting there. It's shipped all the way from the Netherlands, I think. Look at this, look at this. Oh, there's my cards. Opening should be here. No. Yeah. No. There. I got a lot of cards. No, that wasn't a card. Look at this. Woo! It says Mother Cow and Moeder Ko. And on the other side, there's my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and my email. Love it, love it, love it. I'm so, so, so happy with this. And then I got another little box. I have trouble seeing where I'm going to open the things. To be a little brutal. It's stuck. Look at this. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's my new coffee mug. I could use it for tea too, but I think it's too small for tea. Love it. And it says Mother Cow Crochet. I love it. And last but not least, oh no, I've forgotten. Oh, I got some more things. Here's my, I'm gonna put down this. Oh, love it. That's one we're going to take off. Look at this, my bag. It's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. I love it, I love it. And this is making my 10-year-old super proud because she's the one that designed this cow. It's her drawing to me. So she's very, very pleased that I love it. Ah, love it. Going to have to use that one. And then, oh, I got my stickers. Stickers to put on my paper bags and other things. I really enjoy this. This is like Christmas. Now I don't need anything more for Christmas. I already got my stuff. This one I love. Look at this. Look at this. Ta-da! Can you see me walking with my bag? I do think I have to use this for work. I have to order another one. I love it, love it, love it. I did a mistake. I filmed the packing, unpacking of my lovely package. And I hung this here. And since I'm showing you the unpacking later, after I'd say hi, then it's showing. Big mistake. It's a movie mistake. But I think it's adorable. It's almost so I can put a pillow in it and go to sleep with this. Think I'm crazy? Yeah. And I washed my cup, fill it with coffee. It's gorgeous. I just love it. I'm going to drink so much coffee now. It's all terrible. But I do love it. Really, really love it. Today, I probably should do some cleaning of the house. But I'm going to put my alarm on for 10 or 15 minutes and just going through my house like a hurricane, picking up stuff, and then I'm going to crochet for 45 minutes. And then I'm going to put my alarm on 15 minutes, go through the other part like a hurricane, take the bits that didn't get in the first, and then I'm going to crochet for 45 minutes. So doing some interval training today. That's my plan. I really think I need to just sit, have a great cup of coffee, because it's going to be great every time that I use my cow mug. And just loving life. Perhaps I'm going to find one of my new books. I'm planning, we have our last book talk in the beginning of December, so thinking of a little Christmas theme, thinking about some, I think I have a Christmas crime detective story novels, short stories that I'm going to start. And a couple of years ago I read if I do a direct translation from Swedish back to English, it's called A Little Red Bird at Christmas Time. It's what's she's called? Flag? The one that wrote the Green Tomato book. Can't think of her name right now. But that one, I think it's a super cute book. I can read it probably 10 times. I've already read it twice. But that one I'm thinking of having to my book talk. And I got 2 Christmas crimes. And I have to find some more. I have to have 4 books. Do you have any suggestions? Just put them in the comments, and I will find the books to read. I've forgotten. I have to show you my new... This is my new yarnery. This is my yarn chair. It's a rocking chair. Soft rocking chair. Really enjoy sitting here. I think it's okay lighting. So I think I have to keep this tidy so I can do my filming here. And then I got my yarn shelf here. You see I got my refrigerator back here because we're having yarnery / kitchen / living room. And that's not because I have a very small house. I actually have a quite big house. But we are getting a new kitchen. So on that side of the house, there's a kitchen that goes from the one end of the house to the other end of the house. And we're going to have, that is in 2 rooms now. So we're going to have a great big kitchen. You really need a great big kitchen when you're 6 people every day. Because as soon as we get 1 more, 2 more, or if we have a birthday cake with a family, we get to be so many people. Have a quite big family. We did the counting now because I'm getting a new niece in March. So we did some counting when we were at the nephew's birthday party. He got 2 years old. So if my mom and her husband and all her kids, me and my siblings, we are 4. And if we and our husbands, fiancés, and our kids are at the same table, we are 26 people. Quite a big family. Need a big kitchen. This house is quite old, so and the kitchen we had was quite worn down, I think it's called. It was we have no cupboards, we have no storing place, we have nothing. We have haven't got any work areas. We're just nothing. So now we're getting super much work area, a big table, new ovens, new windows. It's going to be lovely. The carpenters are coming, what is now? In 10 days, I think it is. I hope they come at least. And they're gonna work as beep. I won't say ugly words because I want it now. And they are also doing our bathroom. So that's also a Christmas present, I think, for the house. So just loving that. Hope they get finished soon. So when I'm finished with my kitchen, you can see my kitchen. I would really love for you to see my new lovely kitchen. So just hold on for a couple of weeks and I'll show you. That was a little off subject, but I'm feeling pretty damn happy today. And then I got my new fixed yarn shelf. Do you like to see? Okay. I'm doing this the hard way. I'm standing up in my rocking chair because I'm not that tall, so you wouldn't have to, couldn't have seen the upper side. Here I got some yarn. It's called holly. So I stashed all my holly yarns in that box there. And Then I got some boxes with buttons, and they're in that little box there. I got buttons and what is it called? In Swedish it's called paljetter. The glittery small round things with a hole in the middle. Small things. And some other stuff. And then I've got this first shelf, some cakes, and then there's woolly yarn all over. This is my woolly part. Really like all my colors. And then I've got my little cow. It's a cow you haven't seen. It's clay Fimo, I think it's called. It's clay that you put in the oven, and then it gets plasticky. So that's my cow, and in that box I got things. I got a glue gun. I got some silver and gold pens. I got other pens, and I got stuff I don't want to show but still want to have in my shelf. And here we got a cow. Ah, how odd. And just some projects. And now I'm going down on the floor. Here we got projects. You see, I got all too many. Here I got some quick knits, and the girls like to do quick knits sometimes. Here I got some. Here is a sweater I'm doing. This one is a sweater that I almost finished with, but the little girl, the 5-year-old, she thinks it's itchy, so I have to do some changes on it to give it to the 8-year-old instead. And here I got a scarf in 20% wool, I think it's. And then I've got, what is this? Ah, soon finished. Show you later on. And then I got some other projects here. And here's some lovely yarn. Really like all my yarn. Some of the yarns I just want to have in a shelf just to look at it. I think it's lovely. And here are some projects. This portion here with a red and black box, a shoe box actually, and that's on some of the things over is the 10-year-old's project. And then we've got some yarn and some more. In that one, the paper bag is my polka dots, and in the black it's my nebulosa polka dots. And what I got here, yeah, it's the granny square sweater that I did for the 10-year-old that needs black yarn. And then I got some yarn and some yarn. Always a lot of yarn. And then I got this big basket. Love baskets. With yarn and some of my stuff. Just doing stuff. And then I got my little drawer with cupboards too. I don't know what it's called. And then I got my rocking chair with my I finished my I have some ends left. But the blanket, the granny blanket. It's finished. And my little chair. So the granny blanket. Got all my rows done for my border. 2 of each. 2 purple, 2 orange, and 2 white. I'm going to lay it flat so you can see all the blankets in just a bit. So here I've got the blanket. The granny square blanket. I love it. And as I said before, this is going to the fair, so I hope someone else is going to love it. And the royalties, as we call it, is going to the dog account. So hopefully someone will buy it. Isn't it nice? I love it. I love it. I think that's my squarey side of my personality. I like to have it tidy and neat in boxes, but still I like all my yarn to show. I like to see all the colors. I like to just go and pick out my stuff and then be creative. And if you think that's all, you're terribly wrong. I got some in here, and you know that big old treasure chest I showed you once? I just moved it. It's still full of things. And I got some in a bookshelf over there in some baskets. Oh my god. I think I'm a hoarder. No, I just got a big stash because I'm loving yarn and I'm loving colors. That's what. So anyhow, I wish you have the best of Fridays. Have a super time, a super weekend. Perhaps we'll see each other in the weekend. I don't know, but you never know. So until next time, have a super time. Love you. I just realized that it's episode 40. Ta-ta! I think it's crazy that I've managed to do 40 videos in this short time. All thanks to the Vlogtober thing. And then I got thinking about a giveaway. I see all these vloggers and podcasts doing giveaways. I want to do one too. So I was thinking, when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm having a giveaway. So spread the word, get people to subscribe. Force them if you have to. And then I'm going to have a giveaway. Perhaps yarn and a pattern, perhaps. Or, well, thinking about that one. And this could be fun. I really do enjoy giving away things. So, first of all, 100 subscribers, and then we get the giveaway. Okay? Bye.